Let's begin the calendar. We'll start with Cassiato and Miracle.
I'm here, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Miracle, have you seen the motion that's being brought?
Yes.
And do you have any objection to the motion?
Yeah, I do have a lot of objections to it.
All right, we'll come back to you. Ms. Cassiato, is there anything you want to say in addition to what's contained in your petition?
No.
All right, Mr. Miracle, what's your position?
Well, I don't know where this came from. I've never been abusive towards my son at all. I believe that this is just a string of CPS cases that have been Rebecca's started a lot of CPS cases. All of them have been unfounded. This will be unfounded as well. I guess that's my position on it.
Ms. Cassiato, what's the status of the CPS investigation?
It's still an open and active investigation. My son just met with the forensics interviewers last week. It's still on.
And where's the child been since this motion was filed?
With me.
All right, Mr. Miracle, I think at an excess of caution, given what's pending, I'm going to suspend your time with the child right now. I'm going to put this over 1 week. That would be the 21st at the same time. Ms. Cassiato, we're going to need something from that CPS investigation or some other something else to back up the claims here. Right now, obviously, we don't have much. But just excess of caution, we'll hold off for 1 week. Mr. Miracle, it would be in your best interest also to file a response to the motion. You understand that?
Yes, sir. I just didn't have enough time to file. She's moved up to Alaska, so serving her makes it pretty difficult at this time. I wasn't able to hear anything that Rebecca was saying.
She just indicated the child was just interviewed this week by the forensic interviewer. So I'm hoping we'll have something for this hearing next week, so I can make a little more informed decision. And Mr. Miracle, if you file a response, you don't have to have Ms. Cassiato personally served with it. You can just mail it to her or email it to her. That'll be sufficient.
All right.
Okay, so we'll suspend visits if there are any for this week, and we'll review this next week. Ma'am, if you've got any information from that interview, I really need to see that. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that will be all.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Haley Brooks and Bradley Peak.
I'm here.
And do we have Mr. Peak? All right, well, ma'am, I'm looking at a proposed parenting plan that looks like both of you signed off on. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay,
I
I
believe-
will go ahead and sign that then.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. And Xander Whipple and Kelsey Tiff.
Here, Your Honor.
Present, Your Honor.
Okay, so I've got a proposed parenting plan that Ms. Tift has signed. Mr. Whipple, do you have any objection to what she's presented? Certainly
I
reflect-
still haven't been served with any paperwork, and I haven't been able to get a hold of a copy of her parenting plan at all. So I still don't know what has been proposed or what I would be agreeing to.
Okay, well, the parenting plan presented seems to agree with what I ruled, which is Friday at 5 p.m. until Sunday at 5 p.m. And then she's also added Tuesdays at 5 p.m. to Wednesday at 5 p.m. every week.
Yeah, that is how it's been for the past couple weeks since the last court date.
I will sign that order then, and as I mentioned before, if you folks aren't in agreement, this is a temporary parenting plan. If you're not in agreement on the final parenting plan, we'll need to get a hearing set, we'll need to get a guardian ad litem appointed. So you need to decide if this is the final. And if so, then present a proposed final parenting plan that you both sign off on.
Okay, if there are modifications that I would like to suggest, would I bring that up with somebody else with the guardian ad litem, or is that something I'd bring up here?
Well, first step is bring them up with Ms. Tiff. If she's not agreed, then you'll need to file a motion to modify.
Okay, if I want to get in contact with her about the changes that I'm proposing to the temporary parenting plan at the very least, is that something that I would have to have her served with again, or is that something that I'd have to go through mutual third-party communication, or?
Yeah, there's a no contact order between the two of you, isn't there?
There is.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to go through a third party to have any of those discussions. Understood?
That's understood. So is that a legal third party, or is that something that I could just friend of a friend over to her?
Well, I don't know what language is in the no contact order. That's not part of this case. So you want to make sure you're not doing something that's prohibited by that order, because that'll get you.
Well, I'm not allowed any contact of any kind, no third party contact included in that. So that's why I've been trying to keep that to a minimum, because I know that it's very particular on what I am and am not allowed to do.
All right, well, you're gonna have to then, I think, go through an attorney, or if we were to appoint a guardian ad litem. What I'd suggest you do in that other case is go in front of the judge who issued that order and ask that the no contact order be modified in some way to allow third party contact to discuss the parenting plan. That would be your safest bet.
That is something that I do plan on doing. I still haven't had the opportunity to speak with my attorney yet on the criminal case. It's been a few months now since the date of my arrest, and I still haven't been put through with her.
Okay, well, I suggest you call their office and make an appointment. I'm sure they will see you. If you haven't
Right.
talked to them in a couple of months, you're already creating some real problems for yourself.
That is another thing I was wanting to bring up. I was wondering if that I could get a continuance on this case until my criminal court case has concluded.
But right now, there's no other hearings pending in this case, so that's not a problem.
Okay. And I guess one of the last, well, I have a list of things that I would like to change with the current parenting plan, but like you said, that's probably something that I should just take up with her and have some sort of agreement on outside of court.
Yes, but like I say, make sure you're not running afoul of that no contact order. So the first thing you want to do is get a hold of your attorney on the criminal case and ask them to go into court to get that modified so you can have that third party contact
Okay.
just about the parenting plan.
Okay. I will do that then.
All right. I've signed that order and that will be all.
And thank you.